It is Monday, March 18th. Good morning. It is a brand new day and a brand new week, and I welcome all of you back to THG News Today with Mervyn Henley. It's been quite a busy weekend with news and activities, and we will soon get right to the news, but I must ask those of you who have not already, or if you're just visiting us for the very first time, I encourage you to please subscribe to our channel so that you're always kept informed. So thank you in advance for subscribing, for liking our channel here at THG Network. Today, as we do Monday to Friday, we will spotlight two businesses on here. So firstly, this morning, we have a new business on Spotlight. Cajun Goat on Anguilla. It is the spot folks have been telling me about. It's located in Lower South Hill Rendezvous, and it's been all great reviews. I am not exaggerating when I say that. All great reviews regarding this place, Cajun Goat on Anguilla. From the most talked about oxtail pasta to the tacos to the miniature golf course, an amazing experience awaits you there. So if you're in St. Martin and you're visiting Anguilla for the day or you're visiting the island, Cajun Goat must be on your to-do list. And I find pleasure in promoting small businesses, especially new businesses. And so I want to encourage all Anguillians, if you're living on Anguilla, and if you have not already, and even if you have already, then go back to support Cajun Goat rightly on Anguilla. And for those of you who are visiting, and I know that we have a number of day trippers from St. Martin to Anguilla, then Cajun Goat is a must. Then, if you have not already, I have to tell you a quick story, all right? A lady called me over the weekend, and the first time I'm speaking to this woman, and she said to me, "Oh, Mervyn, thank you so much. I tried the soy milk from Best Buy, and I'm going back next week for more." She said she only picked up one. She heard the news about the plant-based milk, so she went and she got one just to try it. But she said now that she liked it so much, she'll be heading back to the Best Buy to get more. So the Best Buy supermarkets in Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, Duggins Enterprises in St. Eustatius, and the Cospro on St. Martin and Antigua, they have this new product, Santal plant-based milk, and you should try it. They have it in almond, soy, coconut, and oat. So be sure to pick up yours today or this week, and that's at the Best Buys and the Cospro across the islands. Okay? Tomorrow, we will spotlight a business out of New York City that also caters to those in the diaspora Caribbean folks. So I can't wait to tell you about this new business. And remember, all it takes is $150 to be featured on Spotlight, and thousands will know about your product and the service. And we spotlight for every Caribbean island. So wherever you are, you just contact us, just WhatsApp us at 1-869-667-7443. That's 1-869-667-7443. Okay? Now the news today is sponsored by Carl & Sons on St. Martin and Feases on Nevis for the best in sandwiches, pastries, island food, cakes. It's definitely Carl & Sons. So we continue to thank our platinum sponsor for supporting THG. Let's get right to the news. It was a deadly weekend in Trinidad and Tobago. In one incident, 5 people killed by gun violence, 10 shot. A massacre, some would call it, a domestic terrorist attack. That's how other residents described the scene. Here you are looking at footage of the crime scene at an apartment complex at Harp Place in East Port of Spain, where several people were shot and feared dead during a mid-morning attack on Saturday. Of the 10 people who were hit, each report state that 5 of the victims succumbed to their injuries. One of the deceased is said to be a police corporal who is a member of the police band. And I thank Angela Marcelli for this video that you're seeing right now on your screen of what took place in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley issued a statement condemning the deadly crimes, and he said today's latest outrage, where 5 persons lost their lives at one location in Belmont and 3 others were killed elsewhere, so that means that's 8 people. Wow. Brings home the depth of the problem that the government is grappling with. This ever-increasing total wanton disregard for human life is to be condemned in the soundest of ways. My condolences go out to the families who are today experiencing the pain that traumatizes the entire national community. The presence of and the frequent use of assault weapons in our country has brought an added dimension of effectiveness to the murderous lawlessness which continues to plague us. I want to give the nation the assurance that even as we experience today's tragedy, the state, through its lawful activities, will continue to identify and extract these weapons and their criminal owners and operators. The population can rest assured that the state agencies will not give up the fight to rid our streets and other places of the evil gun culture in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, this ongoing violence in Trinidad and Tobago is pretty much disturbing. And if the Prime Minister and his national security team cannot fix this, then the people will have the right to place their confidence in those who they think can fix it. A matter of fact, this is not the first time the Honorable Prime Minister had to issue a statement somewhat similar. It has been ongoing. And yes, I understand that this may be overwhelming for the administration. It's burdensome. But Honorable Prime Minister, you said you can do the job. You said you can turn the situation around. Now, I am a big fan of the Honorable Prime Minister Rowley, but your people are living in fear. Crime is out of control. You got to curb this. You just have to. Let's now look at news out of Nevis. And this is a report from Win FM. The second public consultation for the Vance W. Amory International Airport expansion was held at the Franklin Brown Community Center on Thursday night, March 14th. Based on the proposed plan discussed, the existing facilities at the airport will be enhanced, such as the fire hall, the tower, the terminal, and the runway. The runway in particular received much attention at the consultation. Individuals were interested in how the runway's expansion may affect the environment and residents in the area. Consultant Mr. Daniel Castle gave responses. We tried to avoid the management water system that exists between Nisbets and the airport. There is a big system that controls all the flow of water coming down from the hills, and there is a wetland in between the airport and that system that we'll try to respect as much as we can, not intruding into the wetland system area. There's some environmental deep analysis going on to determine what the impact will be of the airport to Nevis and what impact will Nevis do to the airport. The area of the beach that is beside is a very shallow area. The sea work that we'll be doing there won't be very significant in terms of movement, but there'll be some impact in this area that we are assessing right now for sure. Alexis Jeffers, advisor for the project, informed the gathering that property owners impacted by the airport's expansion have been engaged. I can say to you that we have made offers, we have had counter offers, and we are at the point of acceptance, where we would have accepted the counter offers of the property owners who would be impacted. We've already reached to, and we're now seeking to compensate. Meanwhile, an environmental impact assessment for the project is ongoing. The assessment results are to be returned in 2 to 3 weeks. Now, that's all good. Well, not all good. Wouldn't it have been more effective to have the environmental studies done before you begin your town halls around the island? Why go to a meeting to tell sensible people that we will have more information when the environmental impact assessments are completed? A matter of fact, there were more questions than answers by the time that meeting was finished. Why is there this sudden rush to get this airport expansion going? Is the wealthy businessman who owns a jet, is he running out of patience? Because it appears to me that it is him the government is trying to appease, and also to appease a few of their supporters who stand to make millions off of this project, just in time for great contributions for an election campaign. Another thing, why aren't we hearing from the technical people, the technical staff on this project? With due respect to Alexis Jeffers, who is a politician, he's no expert on the environment. He's no expert in airport management and infrastructure. He's no expert on project development. So why do we have him answering all the questions and not those from the physical planning, not those from NASPA, who has direct authority over the airport? Well, we can't have no EIA experts because the EIA is not yet completed. But here we have it that Mr. Jeffers, who has no expertise, is saying to the Nevisian people that they want to begin this airport project by late this year. That's in a couple of months. In a couple of months, and you do not have half the things completed. You're still doing town hall meetings, but you're just rushing through them. It appears to me that you're only doing these town hall meetings just to have it on record that you did consult with the people. I am all for reviving the Vance Amory International Airport, but I am not for taxpayers of Nevis shelving out over $50 million and more on a project that they are trying to rush. Look at the hospital expansion. That's been going on for 7 years with no end in sight. But the government cannot finish that. But they will have $50 million to pour into the airport to satisfy a wealthy man and a few of his rich friends. Let's get Nevis working again. Yes, I want the government to succeed, but not like this. Not like this. We move on down to St. Kitts, where the Honorable Prime Minister and Parliamentary Representative for Constituency Number 8, the Honorable Dr. Terrance attended the official handing over ceremony of the new climate smart home at Conaree, developed by East Coasting Housing Development Limited in partnership with the National Housing Corporation. The event, attended by dignitaries including cabinet ministers, government officials, and the family and friends of the new homeowner, marked a significant milestone in the government's commitment to providing sustainable housing solutions, according to the St. Kitts and Nevis Government Service, SKNIS. During the ceremony, Prime Minister Dr. Terrance announced Ms. Shamara Huggins as the proud recipient of the new home. This home would go to a 41-year-old woman from the area who was born right here in Conaree. She has 3 girls that she has raised, aged 21, 18, and 15. She's very deserving of this opportunity that she can call her own home where her family can settle in more comfort and peace. Miss Huggins was presented with the keys to her new home, which included furniture, a refrigerator, a stove, gas, free groceries, and 1 year of free internet from the cable. Prime Minister Dr. emphasized the government's commitment to expanding access to affordable housing, stating, "Our goal is to make many more people as happy as Shamara and her family are today." He highlighted the administration's pledge to build 2,400 homes for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, marking the beginning of the fulfillment of that pledge. "We made a promise to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis that we would build 2,400 houses. We said to them that the houses would be stronger, that they will be able to withstand the Category 5 hurricanes. We said to them that they will come with the opportunity for you to extend upwards," he added. "We also said that they would come with basic appliances, cupboards, good tiling, and all of the other amenities that would make a home fitting for the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis. But beyond delivering a house of this type, we also said the house would be cheaper, so we are offering more at a lower cost." However, hours later, a press statement or rebuttal came out from the opposition People's Action Movement. They also used some sarcasm in their response. And part of that statement reads, "On March 3rd, 2023, the National Housing Corporation boldly announced the launch of its most ambitious housing initiative to date. The initiative involves the construction of 2,400 smart homes to revolutionize the housing industry. This news was received with great interest as it is expected to impact the housing sector significantly and quickly by addressing the need for affordable, efficient, and sustainable housing." Paragraph 3 of the news item stated, "The first phase will commence shortly, with the construction of 600 homes to be completed by the end of 2023. Totaling 2,400 homes over a 5-year period." According to a news item by SKNIS, the homes will have solar water heaters. A recruitment fair was organized to register for the homes and learn more about them. Many individuals attended the event, hoping to secure one of the 600 smart homes to be completed by the end of 2023. After over a year of hard work, we're thrilled to announce that the NHC has completed 2 of the 600 homes in their affordable housing project. We extend our sincerest congratulations to the NHC for their unwavering dedication and meticulous attention to detail in ensuring the timely delivery of these 2 smart homes. Although the success rate is less than 1%, it's still a remarkable achievement for a government struggling to meet most of its commitments. That's part of a press statement from the People's Action Movement. We call them PAM. They're on St. Kitts, criticizing the turnaround of the government, and a press release they referenced that the government promised 600 homes by the end of 2023, and we're now in 2024, and they're stating that the government has only delivered 2 of those homes. We continue to look at the wrenching, troubling situation there in Haiti. Despite extreme violence, political instability, and hunger engulfing Haiti, the United States is continuing to return Haitian migrants who got caught up at sea back to the gang-controlled country, to the dismay of Haitian advocates in the U.S. who decry the policy. On Thursday, the U.S. Coast Guard stopped 65 Haitians who were trying to flee Haiti by boat and sent them back to Haiti, the agency said in a statement. There is a specific disdain when it comes to Haitian asylum seekers, said Grilling Joseph, a human rights advocate and a co-founder of the Haitian Bridge Alliance. The first U.S. act is not how do we protect the people. It is how do we deter them and how do we make sure they don't make it to our shores. Joseph cited increased deportations and alleged mistreatment of thousands of Haitian migrants who were massed on a Texas bridge in 2021 as further evidence of an unfair U.S. stance towards Haitian asylum seekers. Joseph said the gang's takeover of ports, airports, and much of Port-au-Prince has created a situation that is fearful, that is traumatizing, that is horrific. Once again, we have a clear example that U.S. policy responds by violence when it comes to Haitian people, Haitian refugees, and asylum seekers. The Department of Homeland Security said in a statement that yes, there was a boat at sea and we are only here to preserve the human life by discouraging Haitians from taking the dangerous maritime journey. We expected that Haitians will try to flee their country and try to enter another man's country. And of course, it's a very ticklish situation. And we see the U.S. government, they are out there patrolling the borders. They're saying, yes, we understand. It is traumatizing. It is horrific. But at the same time, we're just trying to protect our people. They cannot just come to our shores. And so we escort them back to Haiti. And I understand what the founder of the Human Rights Alliance movement, I understand her position as well. So it's a very ticklish situation. It's sad all over. And I know it's not just the U.S. CARICOM countries. They're not going to want Haitians just coming to the island through boats and stuff like that either. So it is just a mess. It is just a complete mess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our news for this morning. It has been a pleasure to be here with you this morning. And I'll be back with you, God spare. That's tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time to present to you a similar presentation of THG News Today with Mervyn Henley. The news, of course, is brought to you with the kind compliments of Carl & Sons on St. Martin and the Thesis on Nevis. Remember to subscribe if you have not already to our YouTube channel. Have yourselves a wonderful day.